This is a big night, for us. This is our last show, actually, before the Oscars.
Before the Oscars, I know. I'm looking forward to it.
You like the Oscars?
I got a lot of money in the pools.
Yeah? You do?
Well, no.
Do you really get into it?
I mean, it is fun.
Yeah, because you and I actually consider ourselves sort of, amateur film reviewers.
The cineasts, if you will.
Okay.
No, look it up.
No one has ever called me a cineast
lovers.
before. I live on, I ain't no cineast lane, all right. Everyone really is excited, though. The Oscars are this Monday, and everybody's wondering which films are going to win, and they talk about it incessantly. And well, anyway, we thought that we'd take a look at some of the nominees with a very special edition of our feature, Conan and Andy on the Aisle. There's no better song than that song.
No.
All right, now our first nominee, folks, is L.A. Confidential. It's the stylish crime drama set in 1950s Los Angeles. This movie has it all. It's a brilliant script, it's inspired direction, and some really amazing performances.
Oh, it's just too bad that they had so many technical problems during the filming of the movie. Like, there's a scene Russell Crowe plays a police detective, and he's questioning high society pimp David Strathairn about the murder of one of his call girls. Remember the scene?
Yeah, I do. I remember this. And it was a great scene because they had a real sense of tension going there. But then a simple mechanical failure occurred and undermined the whole thing. It took me right out of the picture. I thought, take a look, folks. You decide.
Now, I sense you're on your best behavior, but that's all I'm going to tell you. Now, would you like Lynn Bracken's address? I don't think she knows anything.
I got her address.
Find Susan's killer, Mr. White. I'll give you a handsome reward. Whatever you desire.
Now, that's too bad. Yeah. I mean, a Genie garage door opener is what, 200, 300 bucks?
Something like that.
Get it fixed.
I checked.
Right.
I know.
That went on way too long in the movie.
I know.
All right. Our next nominee is Good Will Hunting. Thank you. I'll pretend that applause was for me. Matt Damon plays the title character. He's a troubled working-class genius trying to come to grips with his past. And I thought this movie was great. Very realistic and very moving. And the supporting cast was fantastic, except for Robin Williams, of course. I hate to say it.
Yeah, this was supposed to be one of his, serious roles, and he's even nominated for Best Supporting Actor. And for the most part, he kept the wacky side in check,
Yeah, until that one crucial scene. Matt Damon's buddy, Ben Affleck, is trying to convince Matt he should leave his pals for a better life. It's the film's turning point, but unfortunately, Robin Williams chooses that moment to flaunt his so-called comedy genius. Very disappointing. Take a look.
I'd do anything to have what you got. So would any of these guys. You don't know that? Oh, I don't know that. Let me tell you what I do know. Every day I come by your house and I pick you up.
Hello, boys. Mrs. Doubtfire here. My, what a mess. I'll be right back.
For about 10 seconds from when I pull up
That dude looks like a lady. That dude looks like a lady. That dude looks like a lady. That.
That was too bad. And those aren't even the lyrics. It's not that dude looks like a lady.
But it should be.
He's right. Our next nominee tonight is Jackie Brown. That's right. It's the latest quirky crime story from director Quentin Tarantino. Now, it's certainly an interesting movie, and it earned a supporting actor nod for Robert Forster. But I don't know if Academy voters will ultimately support a movie with so many weird touches.
Right. Sometimes it's just too bizarre. Samuel L. Jackson, he's this gun runner, and he's trying to threaten his surfer chick girlfriend, Bridget Fonda, in that scene. Remember? Yeah.
That's right, that's right. And Tarantino wants Samuel L. Jackson to appear menacing, but he just goes overboard in conveying that menace. It's like, we got the idea, you know?
Yeah.
Take a look.
Here we go. AK-47, the very best there is. Except no substitutes.
Nothing gets between me and my AK.
And this here is the Chinese model. I get them for $8.50, double my money. Spare that for me, would you, baby?
No, it's for you.
With over 50
Girl, don't make me put my foot in your ass.
the AK-47 is the most popular assault rifle in the world.
Not a foot you want in your ass. But we didn't need to see that. All right. Our next nominee is not as well known, but very well respected. It's a movie called Character. It's a Dutch feature that's up for Best Foreign Film. It's the story of an idealistic young man who goes to work at a big-time law firm.
I liked it a lot, but it had its problems. Like when the young lawyer first meets the head of the firm, the conversation was ridiculous.
Yeah, that whole scene needed a good rewrite. Folks, take a look.
Meent u dat?
Meneer Kaladreuven, het was mij waar genoegen. Laat ik u niet langer ophouden.
U vraagt zich natuurlijk af wat mijn kwalificaties zijn.
Pardon?
Ik wil niet arrogant lijken, maar ik weet meer dan u misschien van iemand van mijn stand zou vermoeden.
U bedoelt uw boeken? Uw encyclopedie?
Die is misschien wat gedateerd en ook niet volledig. De delen lopen slechts tot thee, maar...
Tot thee, dat betekent dat u net niet kunt typen, maar wel boekhouden en stenograferen wellicht.
Er zullen uiteraard nog dingen zijn die ik moet leren.
Maar wat zijn nou precies uw capaciteiten, meneer Kaladreuven? U bent gedreven, dat spreekt wel. Wat kunt u nog meer?
And that's pretty much all they talk about in the movie. You know?
Yeah. Just about the Dutch language.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't need to see that, you know? Our next nominee, very well-respected movie, The Apostle. That's right, it's Robert Duvall's fascinating portrait of a flawed man of faith. Now, Duvall wrote, directed, and stars in this powerful film, and I frankly think it's the role of his life. I guess the only thing I didn't like was the way he handled the romantic scenes with co-star Miranda Richardson. Not crazy about that.
So it was so weird because he shows such restraint throughout the whole movie, and it's so balanced, but not here.
Yeah. No, I felt like, I don't know, it just, frankly, it made me uncomfortable. And I want to make you uncomfortable now. Take a look at the scene.
What I'm trying to say is that I'm a man, you're a woman, and I like you.
Well, I like you.
You do understand me?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
So much, such a classy movie up to that point.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many accepted conventions, the panning away from the kiss to the window, the breeze blowing through the curtain.
You know, a log going up a waterfall, that sort of thing. They could have done that.
Log going off a waterfall?
Yeah.
We'll talk after the show.
All right.
Our last nominee, ladies and gentlemen, is Titanic. Now, yes. Yeah, I mean, what can I say that hasn't been said 100 times? The movie picked up a record-tying 14 nominations. It's the biggest blockbuster of all time. And you know what? it deserves every penny. There's almost nothing to criticize in the entire movie.
Well, except the love story. I mean, Kate Winslet, Leonardo DiCaprio, captivating, totally captivating. But there are moments. I just wish the romance had been handled differently sometimes.
Yeah, like we're on it's a famous scene now, but where they're on the bow of the ship,
Right,
and
yeah,
he's holding her as she flies across the ocean, and it's you know, everyone's talking about how beautiful it is. I just think it could have been handled a little better. Take a look. And why is Robert Duvall back suddenly?
I don't know.
Again, you know, that could have been done better. A log going over a waterfall, anything.
Right.
Just would have...
Subdued lighting.
I don't know, very upsetting, but still a great movie. And in fact, I think all great movies, each in their own way.
Yes.
In fact, forget everything we said. Go see them all. That's right.
That's safe.
Just horrors for the industry. All right, we'll take a little break right now, but you got to stick around because we have an incredible lineup tonight. Tim Robbins going to be here when we get back.